ready to get carried away? Well, it's our 15th birthday week, and you know what that means.
Amazing launches, fabulous free gifts, and some crafty surprises up our sleeves.
Go to the Crafters Companion website, or Party Central, as we like to call it, to find out more.
Hello, welcome back. Here we are. It is time for another launch day, and one of the most exciting as well. If you love gifting, you are going to love what you see in the next couple of hours, because we are launching our brand new purse dies. And I know, Sara Davis, just how excited you are about this.
Oh, this one is one of the biggies that we've been waiting for birthday week. You know what I said at the start of the week, Derek? We save all of our biggest and best launches for birthday week. This one is massive. I love it. It's all about making the cutest little handbags in the world ever. And the thing is, it's not just handbags. So we've got 3 different types of handbags, Derek. So you see the super cute ones like this.
Beautiful.
Or you can do them as quite elegant briefcases like this one here with the lovely lady shoes on there. We've also got the little mini one. And it's hard to choose favourites out of these, you know.
Really difficult.
Lovely cutie little ones. So we've got 3 different types of bags, which I'm going to show you. We've also got the most incredible little faceted gift box, which looks like the most complicated gift box you've ever seen in your life. But when you see me put one together, I'm going to blow you away, I promise. And then, how gorgeous are these faceted little baubles? So baubles, as we call them in the UK, ornaments, tree ornaments, or maybe it's little favour boxes or whatever for a party, so you know who's is who. They all open up, you can put your little sweeties inside there. I'm going to teach you all of them over the course of the next 2 hours. I have got so many amazing demonstrations. You can go for the bags individually. If that's what you're thinking about doing, all I would say is please wait and hold your horses till I've shown you them all, because when you've seen them all, I guarantee you will understand why we've got different ones, and you'll want the whole lot.
Definitely, and you might want to get ahead of the game as well, because we are starting the show with almost a third of the entire stock of the main bundle of those sold out and gone. So you just need that in your mind before we even start, because you know what's going to happen. It's going to be like a runaway train before you know it. Now, let's talk about birthday, because unless you've been on another planet for the last couple of weeks, you know that we are celebrating our 15th birthday here at Crafters Companion. And on Crafters TV, well, the goodies just keep coming and coming and coming. First of all, we have got double points on every single pound or dollar you spend, which is absolutely amazing. If you're here in the UK, your delivery all the way through birthday through to the end of Sunday is absolutely free, which is brilliant. And we've got free gifts galore going on. So spend £10 or $10 or more, and you will get today's free gift. It's a different one every single day, remember. And today it is Happy Tags, which will go just perfectly, as you can see, with your new purse dies, which is amazing. So as soon as you buy one of the purse dies, that's it. That free gift will come along for the ride, which is brilliant. Spend £50 or $50 or more, and you will also get our tricolour aqua marker added to your free gift bumper, which is really, really good. Now, we've got 3 chances to win across the day as well, don't forget, because we are giving away goodie bags right the way through the show, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Now, the £100 gift, that's gone. That's sold out and gone. Completely oversubscribed, that one, alas, unfortunately. We were so popular, over like 3 times the amount of allocations that we expected across birthday week. But I tell you what, the gifts and the giveaways just keep coming left, right and centre. I've got 3 goodie bags to give away in this show, and all you've got to do is get social with us and get commenting away. And if you are one of our 3 winners, of course, your winning bingo ball will go into our big prize draw, which will be drawn on Sunday, on Second Chance Sunday, with Joe and Sara. And you could be winning a massive bundle of goodies. Right, let's get to today's show then, shall we? Because we've got so much to show you. Let's start off with the main bundle for your brand new purse dies. So remember, there are 5 designs here. You've got 3 purse designs, and you've got the 2 favour boxes as well. So you've got all of the dies that you need to create your purses. They are absolutely amazing. You've got the Buckingham, which is a very, very grand, regal kind of style. You've got the Broadway, which sounds so glamorous, doesn't it, with that lovely rounded top. So many ways to decorate these up as well. Plus you've got the Arizona, which is the shorter, slightly more trendy. I love it. They're absolutely brilliant. Plus you've got the two favour boxes as well. So you've got the Faceted favour bauble, which is wonderful if you make your own little bits and pieces. Maybe you make, like Sara makes her homemade fudge. It's going to be absolutely brilliant for favours, for presents. If you're having like online celebrations at the moment where you can't all get together, you could send all your guests one of those, couldn't you, in time for your big online get together. They're absolutely brilliant. So the price there for the whole of the collection, brand new, launched today around the world, and already 30% of our show stock has sold out and gone. It's there for you at £72 or $88. Now that's just the opening gambit for this show as well, because we have got the ultimate in beautiful paper bundles for you, brand new and absolutely gorgeous. Now they come in trios, which is brilliant. So in different colour families, what you've got is a double-sided pearlescent paper pad. You've also got a fantastic set of papers which are decorated so beautifully, plus the matching organza ribbons to go with them as well. So we will start with navy and blush, and these are awesome. I mean, they're so gorgeous. First of all, let's have a little look at the pearlescent papers. They're all double-sided. They're all so vibrant and so beautiful. Now we do a big bundle of all of these together, by the way, with the different colour families, but individually on its own. Where are we, Laura, with this one, did you say? On this as an individual? On this bundle? Oh, wow. Right, okay, so 60% of this stock of this bundle has already sold out and gone. Wait till you see the pattern papers, because, again, they are double-sided, they are pearlescent, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And there are so many different styles in there as well. There's, like, tie-dyes, there's, like, dots. There's all sorts going on. There's geometric shapes in there as well. I love it. That one is absolutely gorgeous. Look at those two together with the back and the front is just awesome. And remember, you also get the matching organza ribbon, there it is, which matches the papers absolutely beautifully. So that bundle there, £40, but I want you to hang off. I want you to do a Sara wait for me, because you need to hang off because you want the bundle to get all of them. The second set we've got for you is Orange Sunset. Again, double-sided pearlescent papers in both the plains there and the patterned. I'm just going to give you a little blush of that. How beautiful is that? Again, £40. I've got to go through the pattern papers on this as well, because they are awesome. You will want the whole collection. There is no doubt about it. For decorating up your new purse dies, you are definitely going to want these. Look at how awesome that is. It's almost like vintage 70s, isn't it, that one? Sara, these are awesome, aren't they?
Oh, you're going to love it, and wait till you see me making the bags with them. In fact, it's not the Orange Sunset, but this little bag here is super simple, just done. This is the coffee and cream one that you're going to be coming to next, with some of the lovely yellow from the Orange Sunset. How amazing do the bags look just with having that gorgeous papers on them? They are beautiful. Now I'm going to be using, Derek, the lilacs for my first one. So have we got any lilacs left?
Well, let's see. 60% of the lilac has sold out and gone already. So again, it's the same deal here. It's the double-sided paper pad of the pearlescence there, 250 GSM, plus the patterns. I've got to flick you through the pattern ones. I've got to, because they're absolutely immense. Oh no, but look at this. I mean, it looks, doesn't it, with that luxury of the pearlescence, it almost looks like the most fancy vellum that you've ever seen. But of course, this is 250, 200 GSM.
You can make all your boxes, all your bags with. Now, I will explain to it as you're flicking through these. Yeah. We did sell out of these. So these launched last Saturday on the Ultimate Show. Yeah. And all the stock that we had, we sold out of. So what we've done is been a little bit naughty. Right. And taken some stock off someone else who was supposed to have it.
Oh, really?
And we're now selling you that other person's stock instead. So I'm not going to name any names, but we've had to do that. We've had to take somebody else's stock, and that's why we've been able to get it back. When this stock goes, there's nobody else to take stock off. We've already put the order in for a new production run, but it's going to be the new year by the time it arrives. So if you love the papers, If you wonder what, you've got to get these because it is going to be the new year until the next batch arrives. So you're talking January, really. And we've already ordered them because that was like twice as popular as what we expected it to be.
Well, and I tell you what, you're going to wait until you see the price for the bundle of all 4 sets that we're running through one by one right now, and you'll definitely be having that, let me tell you. Let's go to caramel and cream, because this is beautiful. A little bit more muted, but oh my crikey, it's so gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. Look at that. So again, you've got your double-sided pearlescence in one paper pad. You've got your patterns in the other. And I have to go through the pattern ones again. I absolutely adore this. Again, it's really, really sophisticated. It's almost like you want to know where you could get rolls and rolls and rolls of this as wallpaper for your home. Do you know what? For a feature wall, Sarah,
yeah. Do you know
it would be amazing.
This one in particular, do you know what it's going to be perfect for?
Go on.
Man bags. Man bags. So if you're going to use your purse dies, but we're going to masculine them up a little bit. So we're going to forget about all the fancy lacy stuff on there. We're just going to make them as briefcases. These are the ones. So this is the one that bag that I was showing you. It had been made with that gorgeous one. And of course you can finish it off with the ribbons as well. Beautiful. This set in particular, I would highly recommend to go with the purse dies that we've got today.
It's stunning. Right, okay, let's do the big hurrah now, because we can put the lilacs with the creams, with the oranges, and with the navy and bloom, and say to you, how would you like to get all of those? So that would give you what? 8 of the paper pads. It would give you 4 sets of the ribbons and the organza. And look at the difference in the saving. Now let me talk to you about the saving, because ordinarily that would be, what would it be? It would be £160 ordinarily. So you're saving £35 by getting this bundle with all 4 sets in it. If you're in the US, it would ordinarily be $200. It's now $146. So you're saving $54 on that.
Oh, hang on. $227. You save $81. We've gone even bigger.
Oh, I tell you what.
I need to explain this, Derek.
Go on, yes, please.
So we had this bundle on Saturday, okay, and we'd done this bundle, and we'd done it basically 4 for the price of 3, and included our USB from the Ultimate, right? Which is probably the deals you've got, right?
Okay.
We then sold out of USBs.
Right.
So what we did is we said we'd have the paper, and we were just going to sell it for the same price without the free USB. And I said, that seems a bit unfair on everybody. So we took another $20 off. So that's why there's another £20 off on top of the saving that we talked about.
Right, I'm attempting one of my, I'm missing one of the ribbons is missing in the middle there. So it's 4 sets of your ribbons and 8 of the paper pads as well. So all 4 of those sets. That's a ridiculous saving.
Yes.
That's craziness.
That's why it was crazy busy at the weekend.
Right, okay. Listen, of this bundle, Laura, where are we stock-wise? Because we know... Right, okay, so we're approaching 2/3 of this stock sold out of this biggest bundle. You know you're definitely going to want this one. They're all luxury pearlescence as well. You've seen the patterns, and they're all brand new, sorry, yes?
Brand new, just launched on Saturday. And like I said, we've actually already sold out of all of the stock that we had. We're now selling you somebody else's stock. And the great thing is, when's the best time to ever buy from us, Derek? Birthday week.
Absolutely.
Double points. You're going to get free shipping on that bundle if you go for it. Get yourself pushed up to platinum, or guarantee that you're going to stay platinum for another year, and make the 20% saving on top of it.
It's just a little bit irresistible, isn't it? I mean, definitely, if I was looking at this right now, I would definitely want... I mean, how long would those paper pads see you through all of the seasons as well, through so many different occasions, and especially for your new purse dies as well? Jump in and grab this bundle. It's the one that everyone's going for right now. So get in and do it, because you know what? Resistance is futile. And the last thing you want... How many times have you been looking at paper pads and wished you'd got one, and it's long gone, and you can't get it anymore? You are here getting the first bite of the cherry, so to speak, and you're doing it on birthday week, where everything's double points as well, which is brilliant. Right, I've got a sellout straight away. So our heat resistant acetate, which we plan to use and talk about all the way through the show, sold out and gone, unfortunately. But all is not lost, because we have our heavyweight acetate on the show as well, which is A5, and you get 50 sheets of gorgeous heavyweight acetate for you for just $7.99 or $9.95. It's absolutely fantastic. It'll be perfect with these new purse dies as well. It's absolutely brilliant, and it's such a ridiculous low price as well. So grab that now before we say that that's sold out as well, because you know when it comes to acetate, and you know when it comes to a project like this, you're going to want to make your bags out of acetate as well, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. Right, let's go back to our purse dies then. Let's go right back to the beginning because I can't wait to see them. If you see there as well, I mean, look at that. That lovely diamond festive bauble, or Christmas decoration as we call them, they're absolutely superb. They're going to be great for decorating up the house and just adding that extra cheer. Because I think, Sara, this Christmas, we're going to be over-decorating for Christmas, aren't we?
Are
to make up for a rubbish year.
Absolutely. Do you know what? I've ordered my tree already. The tree that we're getting, it's not up yet. I've just ordered it ready, right? And we are going to be absolutely pushing it. These especially make the most wonderful, whether it's your Christmas ornaments, whether you're doing it as little favours. Maybe I had this awesome idea this morning, Derek. What I said was, every one of your Christmas presents that you wrap up, instead of putting a tag on, make one of these as the tag. Put a little sweetie inside. It was last year, one of my friends, she wrapped us up, instead of just Christmas tags on, she got us all an individual little bauble. I was like, that is so gorgeous. Now you can be making your own little baubles, ornaments as you guys call them, and popping them on all your decorations. Now I'm going to teach you this along with every other type of bag and box we've got on the show over the next 2 hours, Derek. It's going to be immense.
Brilliant. Right, okay, well, we'll get cracking straight away in just a moment. I'm just loads and loads of love for this collection, the paper pads as well. It's like an avalanche of I must have today, isn't it? Completely and utterly. Anne on YouTube says, I got my purse dies yesterday. I'm ready for this class A. Learn all the tricks for them as well. She wants to know everything there is. Laura ordered them yesterday. Good morning, Sara. So excited to see today's show, says Sandra. So excited to see the demos on the purse die, says Jody. And there are hundreds of you commenting away. And remember, we'll be giving away those goodie bags a little bit later. But the main attraction, let's get started, Sara.
Yes, well, should I let you into a little television secret?
Yes.
So what we do is, we start the show and Derek spends the first 10 minutes talking waffly everything to give everybody time to jump on so that you don't miss the start of the demos.
Absolutely.
So now there's another 500 or so of you jumped on just while Derek's been giving you the overview, so you guys won't miss the start of the demo. So for those of you that weren't here at the beginning when we explained, there's 3 different bags, a box and a bauble in this collection, and I'm going to show you them in plain old black and white so that you can see the difference between them, right? So personally, my favourite little one is this one because I love the elegance of the little rose. Oh, look, I've written on the bottom. This is the Broadway. So this is the Broadway bag. Now, you can do it with different size handles. You can either have this bit folded down at the front. One of the demos I'm going to do later for you, Derek, is actually how I've made this into a clutch bag out of that A5 heavyweight acetate that we've got. Hashtag buy it before we get to the demo, otherwise it'll be gone.
Yeah, it will.
With some of those double-sided pearl cards in the middle as well and on the outside. So that just shows you, this is it. I'm going to show you everything in the plane. Then I'm going to show you a little bit of an idea of what I'm going to be making, okay? Now, the next type of bag is called the Buckingham bag, right? And it's your tall, thin one. Now, this lends itself really, really well to being used for paper piecing. So I'm actually going to be teaching you how to do the paper piecing to this effect. As part of the demonstration, this is what we're going to learn how to do. You'll recognise the cardstock as well, Derek. That's from that lovely coffee and cream selection that we talked about.
Beautiful.
So we've got all the cardstocks on the show as well for you, okay? So that's the second option. It's not an option because in your bundle you're getting all of them, but you can go for all of them individually. Our lovely producer Laura keeps giving you all the details on the bottom, you see. So that's your Buckingham one. Now the third one is the one with the heart on it. It's called Arizona, right? So this is your Arizona bag. Now, might look plain there. Let me show you the demo I'm going to be doing later. Oh yes, you need the acetate again because how fabulous does it look? So again, they fold down at the top or you can open them up. Do you know what I would be doing with these, Derek?
Go on.
I'd be embossing some of my tissue paper. I'd be putting matching embossed tissue paper in the inside. And then do you know what I collect a load of? Them little free shampoo bottles from the hotels, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I stay at hotels a lot. Just a couple of those in there, and how fabulous is a little bag? Or maybe it's like little nail varnishes that you've bought someone as a Christmas present, a little pedicure kit, for example. So that is what you could be doing. Well, you could be doing that with all of them, but that one in particular lends itself really, really well. So those are your 3. You've got your Broadway, your Arizona, and your Buckingham bag on there, right? But if you go for the big collection, you get all of them. So it really doesn't matter. You don't need to worry what all the fancy names are because you know they're all just going to look lovely, okay? In the bundle, as well as those three, you also get the Faceted gift box, right? This is absolutely wonderful. Now, apparently, you've all been going bananas for this one. So either you open it at the top and you can get access inside from there, or I'll show you how to make one of the sides as an opening as well. Look at this one. You know what I'm going to say this is perfect for, Derek, won't you? Going to be great for my Christmas fudge.
Absolutely.
Well, also, do you know what, right? So I make a batch of fudge, and if I put it in a big box, I'm only going to get like 2 or 3 gifts out of a batch of my fudge. Give it in a nice little box like this. I can split it over like 10 different gift box sizes, 10 different ones, because you're only putting a few little pieces in and they're lovely. And I'll show you how to do them with the flap opening on this show. And then lastly, the one that you guys are loving is the little bauble. And I think it's since you've seen our gorgeous tree with all of them on the tree. They do look incredible. It is so quick. Derek, when I say to you, you could make an advent calendar with 24 of these in a morning.
Oh.
I am not underselling that. Honestly, in a morning, you could make them no problem. And I'm going to prove it because I'm going to make several of them over the course of the show.
Will they be full of chocolate?
Though they might be, but it won't last very long in here. You've got plenty of chocolate here, but not for very long, okay? So that's everything you need to know. Do you want me... right, here's the thing. I'm going to get ready for the first demo,
okay.
Right? I want you to comment and tell me which of those is your favourite. What do you want to see next? I'll show you everything that I'm going to be demonstrating, right?
Okay.
So I said I was going to do the little clutch bag. I said we'd do the gorgeous Arizona bag. I also said that I would do that lovely Buckingham bag with the paper piecing in. Also, I'm going to show you how to do the Faceted gift box, and I'm going to show you how to do the bauble. So in the comments, please tell Derek, and he'll just kind of try and eyeball and work out which one you want to see next. Now, I'm going to start off with the Buckingham, right? But I want you to tell Derek, what do you want to see as my next demo after this? I'm relying on you guys in the comments to let us know what you want to see.
Right, okay, so it's us together. So you let me know and you drive the show as always. You remember like yesterday's shows as well, we had plans and you took us in a completely different direction, and that's fine. It's all your show. Marianne should I say, on Facebook, she's so excited to see these purses. They're absolutely adorable. That decorated tree is so pretty. I love the add-ons to the little boxes. Our design team have done an absolutely amazing job. Lonna on YouTube says, I've bought the Broadway purse set, love it. Can the bottom tab die be doubled to widen the purse? She's asking.
On the Broadway one, was that?
Yes.
Yeah, no reason that you couldn't do that. Or do 2 of them and stick them back to back, and then you've got like a purse with compartments in it.
There's so many people with ideas for these as well. Nandia says, I was waiting for the new favour box dies. I want to make small Christmas presents with chocolates inside instead of cards for some colleagues. The bauble die will be absolutely perfect. Like you're thinking, I was thinking exactly the same thing then. Because of course then you can eat the chocolate, enjoy that, and still enjoy the decoration as well. It's awesome. I love it. This is one of the most fancy collections, and you can just let your imagination run wild on this one, Sara, can't you?
Oh, totally. And I'm going to start off really simple. So we're not even going to do any fancy decoration. This is just going to be a really simply how they work. Then we'll get into the more advanced stuff, okay?
Brilliant.
So I'm going to use Buckingham. It's completely irrelevant, guys, what they're called, because you're going to get all of them. I'm just going to tell you now, if you're trying to resist and you're watching this show, by the end of it, you'll be like me. You'll be hook, line and sinker, loving the purses, right? So here's how it comes. It comes in multiple parts. This is the worker die, Derek. So this is what we're going to use to do our cutting out. These are all the fancy bits. So I'm going to do another one of these later and teach you that paper piece in effect with these, okay? You've also got things like the little shoes and the little tags, and this makes like a nice little plaque to go on the front. So we'll use all of those in the demo, right? Here we go. I've got some of that gorgeous card. By the way, you guys are already going bananas for the card stock.
Completely. Completely.
So we are fast. It looks like we're probably going to sell out of all of the extra stock that we had to pinch from one of our other customers, right? So here we go. Onto the base there. I'm not going to run the gauntlet, Derek. I'm going to be really good, and I'm going to hold it in place with a little bit of tape there, right? We're going to go clear plate, magnetic, top plate, straight through the Gemini, and get the perfect cut. And it goes without saying, so you need 2. For every bag, you need 2 so that you can do the front and the back part of the bag, All right. Are the requests coming in for which demo we're going to see next?
We are getting there. Lisa says, I can't wait to see some of the faceted gift box. Definitely looking at that. Loads and loads of you want to see the Arizona seems to be very, very popular on the comments right now. Vicky wants to keep track of the adhesives and the best adhesives to be using on these as well as we go along.
No problem.
Which is brilliant. So many people going crazy for the paper pads as well. I mean, they are so awesome. Get that big bundle where you get the whole lot first time, because I think there is only going to be a first time, Sara, isn't there?
There is indeed. You're totally right there, Derek. Right, can you see what I've done? I've folded all that over. Guys, you need 2 of these. So instead of you watching me do another one, look, I've just done the other one. The only difference is cut down there so that you ended up with just this bit without it, okay? So here's what we're going to do to put it together, right? First tip is you're going to stick the 2 of them side by side, so you're going to seal the bases together. Now I'm going to do all of my sticking, Derek, with tape pens for speed in the show, right? If you're doing this at home, I would recommend for this part here a tacky glue, right? So the tacky glue gives you a little bit of manoeuvrability time. So there is my base put into place. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put some tape here, tape there, right round, tape here, tape there, and then watch this bit. It might be easier to do this on the close. I don't know whether it's a close-up or the overhead. You can have a little bit of a play, right? This part here is going to connect onto that part there, right? So that's your first join. Then this here joins up to the edge of your box. Well, it's not a box, it's a bag, isn't it? There, right? Show you that again. So this one here, first of all, you're going to join the 2 flaps together. So the flap comes along, that is going to connect onto there. Then once that's in place, this comes along and that joins onto there. All right, so there's your second one join. And there is your bag completely constructed. Now that, come on, Derek, could it have been easier?
That's awesome. And do you know what? In the time it took you to get that far, Sara,
yes,
the sold out quantity has jumped up because we are now talking 40% of the big bundle is sold out and gone. So all I can say is I know you're loving the demonstrations and I never want to interrupt the demos because I'm just as fascinated as you are. But if you have this in your basket right now, just check it out and sort it out, and then it's done, and then you can just sit back, relax and enjoy the demos because this is going so quickly. As I say, I think with everything on the show today, I think we're just going to get this first chance, and that might be it, to be honest with you, because you know our birthday week is our biggest celebration. I don't think there's ever been a bigger birthday celebration at Crafters Companion, Sara, has there?
No, this is hands down the biggest one we've ever done. Biggest one we've ever done. And I know what I said, we kept all the best product launches. Now, come on, I better get this sealed up before we do. So, how cute was this? How quick was this to do? I mean, how quick was this to do, Derek? Now, watch this, right? With all the extra pieces, so can you see, you've got this here. I've made my little tag, so I've stamped on an S and a D, just cutting those out. I've also cut out 2 of the shoes, and I've done, so can you see that? It's got, and I'm going to do a Sara zoom. Are you ready? Sara zoom. Can you see the shoe? It's in the same material as what the bag is. And then this part here, you cut these out and stick them over the top, and it makes your shoe like a little bit 3D. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the glue gun, and I'm just going to kind of stick on, and I'm just using the glue gun for speed on here, guys. So I'm going to stick on one shoe and then my next shoe just to get them very 3D. There's my 2 shoes going on there. Oh, man. Do you know, Derek, you would think I would have learnt my lesson from the other day. As well. Don't put my finger in the glue, right? So this is going to go, so the front of our bag here, let's have a look, just for speed. I did have a little, but I don't know where I've put it. I did have a lovely little, double
gem.
Velcro. And I don't know where I've put it, so I think I've knocked it off the side. I'll find that and pop the back on. That adds a lovely little, there we go. It adds a lovely little finishing touch on the bottom of there, right? So I want to just get that nicely stuck on. This here is going to wrap around here, just tie these into place, looking very glamorous and very gorgeous.
Sara, just quickly, I'm just harking back to yesterday and softer side.
Yeah.
Could we use our snap fasteners on these bags?
Oh, Derek, fabulous. Actually, if you want, talking about softer side, you could make these out of like leather and fabric if you wanted.
Oh, yeah. that cotton back cork that we had yesterday would be perfect for this, wouldn't it?
Amazing. Would be
Yes.
absolutely amazing.
There's
So
another
look at
idea
this.
for that.
So if I just get my glue gun in here, a couple of little globules of the glue on here, I'm going to pop this on. How glam does that look? Little bag for Sara. Uber glam. That one there is your Buckingham. Now remember what I said. If you can't decide which one to go for, please don't go for any until you've seen me demonstrate all three of them. Which one am I demonstrating next, Eric? Which one are they requesting?
It looks like it's Arizona all the way.
Arizona all the way. Arizona, right.
It looks like it's Arizona. Right, I'll let you get ready for
Arizona.
that.
I'll give you the heads up, Derek.
Go on.
Arizona, and you need some acetate for the next demo then. So please tell me they haven't bought all of our acetate yet.
Let's see where we are on that first of all then, shall we? We'll just check in with Stock HQ and find out how we're getting on. This is our heavyweight acetate, so it's 50 sheets of the A5 and the heavyweight acetate, which you'll need if you're constructing your purses out of that. And all those bag dies will go onto a sheet of A5, will they, Sara?
Oh, yes. Well, no. So one of them is just a little bit too wide, but it's only the fold at the side.
Oh, okay.
And certainly the faceted gift box and the faceted bauble would be absolutely perfect on there.
Oh, do you know what? Can you imagine? I'm just going to show you one of the faceted baubles because for me, they are absolutely superb. I'm going to try and separate me and my red shirt from this bauble. But can you see just how awesome that would be? Actually made in acetate. It'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? Absolutely superb. That's brilliant. Now, get your acetate right now. It's 50 sheets of the heavyweight, as I say, in A5. Sorry, 25 sheets, I beg your pardon, at £7.99. Now, let's see where we are stock-wise right now with our main collection, because our main collection, remember, has all of the dies. Oh gosh, right. Okay, well, of course, I don't know why I'm surprised. Sara's here. It's a brand new launch. It's one of the most exciting launches you could ever wish for. It's something so different and brilliant. If you've got any of our Favour Box collections from before, you'll know that this is a great new, fresh addition as well. Particularly those Christmas ornament ones. I think they're absolutely brilliant. So in this, remember, in this bundle, you are getting the 3 bag dies. The Buckingham, the Broadway and the Arizona. You're getting this, which makes the wonderful faceted Favour boxes, the baubles that you're seeing there. And there is the faceted Favour box, which is this one here. It's adorable. I've got one which almost matches the shirt as well. Thank you for the compliments on this shirt as well, by the way. I don't know, I found it at the back of the wardrobe somewhere. Look, aren't they gorgeous? I mean, really cool, great for this time of the year, and fun to make as well. That's the best thing about this, that they are fun to make. There's loads and loads of different ways you can decorate them up as well. So much love for everything on the show right now. Hadassah says, I love all the extra pieces you get with these. They are super cute. Vicky says, the baubles look like they're really difficult, but I know Crafter's Companion also always makes it easy. And Sara, I know you will show us just how simple and easy it is a little bit later on.
After the Arizona for you.
Okay, so here are those beautiful bags, aren't they? They are just so impressive. Such a lot of detail, such a lot of different ways to decorate them up as well. This is going to be such a fun show. Listen, if you have this sitting in your basket, don't leave it in your basket. Check it out and make sure that you have got yours secured and sorted right now. I tell you what we'll do, just before we start the Arizona demonstration, how about we give away our first prize of the show?
Oh.
How about we do that? How about we do that? Because I have got your prize bags. Let me just find the one. Here it is. I've got 3 prize bags to give away in the show. All you have to do is comment on our Facebook, on YouTube. This has lots and lots of stamps and dies and goodies and folders and pens in there as well, and ink and all sorts. And it is going to our first winner. Oh, I'm so pleased because it's one of our very regular customers as well. It is Mariah Rosario. Congratulations, Mariah.
Mariah, well done.
We love you, Mariah. And Mariah, you get Bingo Ball. Oh, look, it's on the label there as well. How clever. You get N39, Mariah. So let me put that in the very sophisticated machinery that we have here. Remember, of course, that will be going into the big prize draw on Sunday, in Second Chance Sunday, with Sara and Joe. And Mariah, it could be you winning the massive prize pack, which we are giving away on Second Chance Sunday. Right, okay, from Second Chance Sunday, we are off to Arizona, Sara.
Oh, the Arizona bag. Let's get it out. Here we go. Right, let's have a little look at this. What you've got is, just like with the other bags, you've got the actual working die itself, right? So here's the worker die. Then we've got all this cut-in detail. So I'm going to come to the cut-in detail next, right? So can you see what we're going to do is we're going to piece this onto the acetate. Now, great tip for you, okay? When you're cutting acetate, get yourself your metal plating, because if you cut into the metal plate, what you'll find is you get a really nice crisp cut. So you're going to go metal plate, we're going to go clear, magnetic, top plate, straight into the machine, ready to go through. And as with all of the bags, you need 2 of them. So you're going to cut 2 of these out. Now, then what I'm going to do, Derek, is I'm using some of that gorgeous pearl cardstock that we've got in the set. So, by the way, I've just got a sheet of this out so that it's easier for you to see the acetate on the sheet.
Yeah.
This here, wait till you see what I've done, Derek. I have stuck it with a sheet of our double-backed adhesive. So have you got some of that there? I know we've got it on the show.
It is on the show. I think we might just have a little still of it, actually. But it's a brilliant, brilliant item to have.
Can you see? So it's like double-sided. So it's basically a sheet where you peel one side off, stick the sheet down, then you're ready to die cut it, and then when we're ready to stick it on, you've got the other side cut out. So this stuff's absolutely genius, right?
All right, here details on the bottom of the screen, just very, very quickly. You get 18 sheets of that in A4. For just £13 or $22. So that would be one to snap up really, really quickly, because a lot of people will want that. Quick question, Sara, for you. Will the bag dies, will they all go through the junior?
Oh, no, not all of them. Not all of them, the bag dies. So the box ones will, but not all of the bag dies. They're just a little bit too big. Just to get a really nice size on the bag, that's what we kind of had to do.
Well, don't forget, we've got the very, very special birthday
Gemini on offer.
The Gemini is on offer, so there's another reason to have that as well. Well, listen, it's birthday week. If you can't treat yourself in birthday week, when can you?
Yes, very good point.
Got to be done, isn't it?
And the thing is, the Gemini, by the time you work out all the freebies you're getting in with it and your discount on top of that, to be honest, it's working out like you can buy a Gemini for less than the price you could buy a spare set of plates. So it seems silly not to when you think of it.
And we get double points as well, don't we?
And you've got double points because it's birthday. Right. Here we go. So what I've done, Derek, is I've cut these out. Now, if you wanted to do any paper piecing, my recommendation at this point would be that all of these, you pop them all out, right? So you're going to pop all of these extra bits out. As it is, I'm going to pop them out after, can you see? So all these, and you would keep all these little bits if you want to pop them out, right?
Such fun. I've got a question coming in. Do we know how the bag came to get its name, Sara? Arizona.
Oh, I do not know that. That would be a one for Leanne's team. It's someone in Leanne's team's given it that name. There'll be a reason though. It's very interesting.
We might see if we can find out before the end of the show. What were the origins of the names? Because Buckingham, I'm thinking, might be fairly obvious, because Buckingham is quite a grand name, isn't it? It's quite a palatial kind of name and feeling. But I wonder about the other two. Broadway, I mean, Broadway speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It does really.
Glamorous, showy, out there, fashionable, girl about town. But Arizona, we'll need to get the story on that. Producer Laura, let's see if we can drop Leanne a quick email and see whether we can find out.
Or even, do you know, you could always ring the office and ask Stacey in our team, because it's her team who put these together.
Fabulous.
And,
we'll see what we can find out.
Ask who worked on them. So watch, it's going to come back now and they're going to be like, well, yeah, just because I thought it was a nice name. You never know. We'll try and find out. Right.
We will.
Can you see what I've done there then is I've poked all the little bits out, Derek. And then if I come and bring the bag back in, watch what happens. Look how easy this is, right? You literally just peel off the backing. So she says it might be easier to do it with my pokey tool here. So you're just going to peel off the backing here. Once you peel it off, you have got that perfect all over background stick. So we always have different ways of creating that perfect stick.
Yeah.
I'm telling you here, this is a brilliant way for dies that are this intricate, and if you're wanting to do your paper piecing, this is definitely the way that I would recommend going with this.
Oh, right. Stock update. Sorry, Sara. I hate interrupting, but it's only for important news. We're now at that tipping point. We are half of the stock of the main collection of the purse dies sold out and gone. This is the point of the show where everyone who was thinking, oh, I'll just watch the demos first and then I'll make my decision, goes, oh, I need to make that decision right now. So just so that you're aware, that is very, very busy. And again, the main paper bundle as well. You know, the one when you get all 8 and all of the ribbons and everything else. That's going absolutely bonkers on the website right now. If you haven't been on Shop the Show so far, if you're just watching the video, you need to get on to Shop the Show and action whatever it is that you want right now. Get it sorted right now. I think this is amazing the way it's coming together, Sarah.
Isn't it fabulous? Right, I wanted you to see how easy that was, right? So there is the first half of this bag, all complete. So I like to do all of the decoration first before I assemble it together. So there's half the bag. Then what you're going to do, Derek, no surprise here, you're going to cut another one out. You're going to cut another one of these out of the cardstock, and you're also going to stick them together. So instead of you seeing me do exactly the same thing the second time, you can see here what I'm doing. I'm doing the second one exactly the same, right?
Fabulous.
So you end up with 2 identical, okay? Then what we're going to do, and I'm leaving it on here so that you can see the acetate really well on there, can't you? Right, we're going to take our tape pen and go across the bottom with the tape pen, okay? And then these here will go, the 2 of them will connect together like this so that you get them perfectly stuck over top of each other. And that glue is actually totally invisible there. So if you wanted to use your tacky glue, which was my other recommendation, that's also a brilliant option to use with this. But that's fantastic. The tape pens are brilliant because they're so strong. So we're going with tape on the sides like this, on all 4 sides here. And then all you do to assemble this together is this folds into place, right? And it's going to just fold over like this and stick into place. There we go.
Oh, right. I've just got the story, Sarah, as to why it's called the Arizona.
Oh,
because if
right,
you look at the state of Arizona on a map of America, it has a flat top.
Ah,
and that bag
like
has a
the
flat
bag.
top.
How
There you go,
clever.
hence Arizona.
Look, do you know what we should have done? We should have ran a competition. We should have said, we
should.
now know why it is.
Yeah.
You have to guess why it is and see if anyone actually guessed what it was.
I think it would have taken 1,000
the
people.
Arizona flat top, by the way, for those of you who wondered why it was called Arizona. Now, your choice is either to do this, okay? Or if you want, you can cut some long, thin strips. So can you see? I've made my own handles by cutting long, thin strips. And then this little buckle, can you see, comes off the die set there, Derek. So you just cut the buckle and just feed it through. And all I'm going to do is pop, I'm going to use my glue gun to pop them into place. Here we go. Right, here we go. Let's get this in place. So I'm going to put just a tiny little blob down here.
Okay.
And a tiny little blob down there. And then I'm going to pop the first piece on here like this. So that goes on and sets nicely into place. Then watch what you do. You fold it round and set the second one into place as well, so that you get that lovely fold in the top of the bag, right?
And of course the papers are double-sided anyway, so you're getting that lovely effect all the way through.
Well, look how nice it looks all the way through.
It's
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
I'll show you again. So we're going to go little globule of glue, little globule of glue. We're going to take this in, so we're going to place our first one down on there, set that into place, and then you're just going to fold it round, set the second one into place, and then as long as you just hold them in place for a couple of seconds to set. Now, when we fold our Arizona flat top bag down,
love it.
You've got that lovely flat top, you've got the perfect bit, and I mean that is absolutely spot on. And the fact that we use that double-sided adhesive means it's completely invisible on the inside there, Derek, yet we haven't had to faff on with spray glue or anything. It's just, it really gives such a beautiful finish to that.
It's so cool. I need to add another word of warning to the show, I'm afraid, because the double-sided adhesive sheets there, remember that's 3 packs of 6 in the bundle you're getting there for £13 or $22. There are less than 50 chances to get that right now. So again, get that into your basket and run away. That's a really, really good idea as well, isn't it? The double-sided adhesive. Everything on the show is going absolutely crazy, by the way. Your comments are going mad as well. Actually, people are absolutely loving these. Pamela said, I never ever thought of making these out of acetate. It's brilliant. And actually, Vicky on Facebook said, I really appreciate the tip of cutting acetate with the metal cutting
Yes.
plate. That tip alone is worth watching the show for it. Thanks so much, Sara. So many gift ideas come to mind with these dies, says Jessica on YouTube. Great deals and double points. Thank you, CC, says Lynn. And we've got loads and loads of you just loving you, absolutely everything. I have to tell you, we're getting the numbers in all the time on the number of these collections that have sold during the show. It's well over half of the stock
It's going
sold
to sell
out.
out. It's going to sell out.
It's definitely,
I predict it now.
it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. So I would get your hands on it as quickly as you possibly can. You know, we might not have other chances to do that. You know, the first bite of the cherry is always the sweetest, isn't it? £72, $88. Grab that now while you can. The paper bundles as well are going absolutely crazy. I'm not surprised as well. Such an amazing deal. Right, the paper bundle, the one where you get all 8 of the paper pads and all 4 sets of the ribbons there as well. Did you say 80? 75% of that entire stock. And listen, that's purloined stock, I think we call it, because actually it should have been going to somewhere else. Can't tell you where, because it'd be unfair to tell them as well at the same time, because they don't even know. So we've taken that stock and we've put it in this show right now. So when it is gone, that's it. We've no other places to purloin it from, really, have we, Sara? That's it. What we've got is what we've got.
You're going to have to wait till the next shipment comes in, which we've ordered. We ordered it on Monday morning after Saturday was so popular. It's going to be into the new year now. So by the time they make it and ship it, it's going to be next year.
Fabulous. Now, the double-sided adhesive sheet, sorry, just literally as you were saying that, Sara. Wow, I was only talking for about, what, a minute and a half? And 50 of those, the last 50 of those have gone as well. So there are no more double-sided adhesive sheets left.
Snooze, you lose, y'all, as Sonia would say. Snooze, you. And do you know what? That is going to be the name of the game with this show. 'Cause honestly, once you get going, should we do some of them little faceted gift boxes?
Yes.
Derek, do you want to do one as well?
Yes, I do.
I'll cut you one out. Okay. I'll make it. You can make one too, right?
Oh, perfect.
How about we use the slightly more masculine cardstock?
Okay,
Since you're going to have to go with it.
Yep.
Should I do the plain one? You do a nice fancy one, right? So let's have a little look. I think I'll go with the lovely grey one. And then, Derek, have you got anyone you want to choose? Do you want the blue? Do you want the, oh, that's a nice one. Do you want this fancy one?
I do. I like that one because it's more akin with my shirt. You know that paisley one?
This one here?
Yeah, because it would go a bit nicely with this shirt that I've got on today.
Derek, your wish is my command, right?
Oh, I'm loving this.
So, here we go, right? I'm just going to get this out. So, your faceted gift box.
Yeah.
It's this one here. It's exactly the same as the gift bags. You're just going to use the small one, right? So, I'm going to just get this out. We only need a little bit of the paper. So, look, I reckon you could get 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you could get 4 out of 1 sheet. Derek, that is for nothing.
That is awesome.
That is absolutely for nothing, right?
But you're still going to need at least a couple of those paper pads as well, by the way. You can buy them as well as the big bundle. Even if you've got the big bundle, if you want more to add to that, you can buy them individually as well. You know they're on it's a 4 for 3 as well, isn't it, if you go for them individually. I know everyone's going for the main bundle, but if you want seconds of any, then they're on 4 for 3 as well. So if you want a spare of each, you know I've got Christine Mahoney in my head. You just know it, because she'll want 3 spares of everything. But just so that you know, the option is there as well. So you can break down those bigger bundles into smaller bundles or go individuals 4 for 3. But everyone's going for the biggest bundle as well. But I know you'll be doing that and wanting to add more as well. And of course, racking up your double points. If you've recently gone from gold up to platinum as well, or you've gone up a Club Inspire stage recently, thanks to the birthday week, let us know. Let us know. Oh, they've arrived.
Now, here's the thing, Derek. You don't even need any adhesive.
I was just about to say,
I
haven't got a glue pen
You're going to panic. You don't even need. I'll show you how you can stick them together. Right. First thing we're going to do, Derek, is we're just going to fold over all the crease lines. Now, if you were using other cardstock, I'd say just be careful that you don't want your crease lines to crack. Obviously, this pearlescent card is so absolutely beautifully gorgeous that you don't need to worry one iota. It's going to come out perfect, right?
Okay.
Now, once you've got it all folded, can you see they just fold together? And the way these are designed, they literally just hook in together. Right, so you can just hook them in together like that. Now, if you want to seal them, you absolutely can. You just pop a little bit of tape on the top ones, but you don't need to. So again, that just goes in there. and you're just going to fold that first one into place, right? And then I'll stick mine. You're going to fold your second one into place, and there it goes over there. One goes under, one goes over, and then I've got a bit of sticky on mine, so I'm going to stick mine into place. Are you there? Oh, he's ahead of us. And then this here, these literally fold over and just pop in, Derek. So there's your faceted gift box done, right? Now, if you want to do, so that it just opens there. So if you want to put some of that lovely ribbon in, let me get the matching ribbon that goes with this set. So you bring in the matching ribbon. We'll get one of the exact, this is the beauty of this, you see. I'm going to get the exact matching colour on here. I'm going to just pull a little bit of the ribbon off. And then I'm going to go with a little bit of tape. Here we go again with the glue gun. Right, a little bit of glue in the corner there. And we're just going to stick both of these pieces in. So this is going into here. And I'm just going to hold that in place with the pokey tool until that glue sets. Right, how are you looking, Derek?
Well, I think I might have started in the wrong place.
Oh.
Because I was listening to you, but I wasn't watching you.
Oh,
and that's
Derek,
what I should have
you've got to
done.
watch.
But I'm nearly there, it's fine. I've just got one more tab to get right, and then
Did you want a little bit of tape? Because you can stick it together if you want. There we go. So there is my lovely faceted gift box. Now, let's have a look. I want to seal that. I'm just going to get that right up there. I might just trim a little bit of this here, Derek, just because I've got my, there we go. Got my extra bit in there. There is my gift box. This, by the way, is it just striking you, is a perfect size to fit in a Ferrero Rocher, or maybe you want to fit in one of them Lindor chocolates, or maybe it's one of your homemade truffles. Absolutely no problem. There you go. How have you got on, Derek?
I'm done. I'm done, look.
There you go.
I'm all done.
Perfect.
How
and then,
cool.
So if you wanted to take it another step again, Derek, right? What you would do is you would get, can you see you've got all these extra little fancy bits. So later on in one of the other demos, I'll show you how to use these. But these bits here, I would use all of your little bits and pieces, Derek. Cut out some extra bits. So I've just used some scrap cardstock from the same set just to cut these out and just layer them on the front. And doesn't that really add like a nice little finishing touch to them?
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, just finishes them off really nicely there. Now, the options are, you see, you can either do it out of cardstock and just decorate it. I've got one here that I did out of vellum. How beautiful is that?
Wow.
Out of vellum. So all them lovely vellum pads we've got now, you could be doing that with. And then later on, we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how you add those lovely little decorative pieces on there as well. You've got most of the samples over there on your gorgeous tree though, Derek, I have to say.
Oh, I have, honestly, and they are so nice. And Daniel, our very, very talented director, took a nice little film of our tree as well, because you're all loving our tree, aren't you, behind us? It is fantastic. They are lovely. I mean, it just makes you want to do it. Do you know, I noticed as well on a lot of packaging at this time of the year where things are festive, it might be, might even be a box of chocolates that you buy or whatever. They have lovely cards on the outside as well with lovely patterns on. So you could do that completely and utterly, couldn't you? Which is really, really cool. Oh, my word. We've got so many comments that are coming in. Kathy on YouTube said, I never would have guessed the thing about Arizona. She said, and I live there. Which is absolutely brilliant. Oh, we should have done that, shouldn't we? We should have set it as a challenge. Why did we call this bag the Arizona? Try and guess. I'm a huge fan of things that look really complicated, so we get tons of compliments, but very, very easy to create.
Yes, we all are.
On YouTube as well. It's good, isn't it? It's really, really good, because once you've got the secrets of the quick wins, then it's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Double-sided adhesive sheets have been in my stash for ages. Now I know what to use them for, says Gitter on YouTube as well. Right, the main collection now, we are talking 60% of the main collection. So every time we come back and we do an update on how many have gone, it jumps up, and it jumps up massively. Every time we do another demo, it jumps up again massively. So we are approaching, we're not far off 2/3 of the stock sold out and gone of this entire collection in the space of less than an hour on our initial launch. It is crackers, it really is. It's lovely, and it's a really, really, really lovely opportunity. Now, let me take you through the cardstock bundles as well, because they are super cool, they're super beautiful, and they're kind of a must-have. But what I would say to you is we'll show you the individual bundles one by one, but ultimately you'll want to go for the big bundle that gets you all 8 of the paper pads and all 4 sets of the ribbon as well. So the first one there is called Navy and Blush. Now it's 2 paper pads, remember, that you're getting in here, and they're all this beautiful double-sided pearlescent. So this is the Navy and Blush. I'll just take you through the planes first. So you've got lovely peachy colours, lovely deep greys in there. You've got lovely warmer rose pinks as well, and a nice beautiful sort of a gorgeous like sort of Prussian blue going on in there, and then you've got the patterned paper pad that comes with it as well. You're going to love this. I mean, you've got to have them in your collection. They're all double-sided as well, so excellent for matting and layering, excellent for making these purses, of course, because even if you're making the straps out of them, you know, it's the same thing. It's that complementing beautiful tone on both sides of the papers. And look at those patterns as well. Look at how different they are, from the dotty, the sophisticated, to the geometric and the fun. Imagine making those favour boxes and the purse dies. You can make the Christmas decorations out of these as well. So you get the 2 paper pads, plus you get the matching organza ribbons there as well, which complement both, as you can see, for £40 or $50. But to be honest with you, yes, you can go for that bundle, but there's a much more affordable way of doing it to get all 4 of the sets that we're showing you in the show. Let's have a look at the orange set that we've got for you as well, because this is wonderful. For me, this is like a bit of a nod back to the 70s in terms of the colour palettes here. I think these are absolutely beautiful. This is the Orange Sunset trio. So you've got all of the double-sided pearlescent papers. You've got all of the pattern papers as well. They are 200 GSM, so you can cut your boxes straight out of these and your decorations straight out of these, which again is brilliant. Again, it's £40 or $50, but I would seriously urge you, just wait until you see the deal for the entire bundle, because you will want to have it, definitely. I think the most popular of the entire day so far, and since we first launched these, are the lovely lilacs as well. So again, all the double-sided beautiful pearlescent papers there in one paper pad. You've got the matching organza ribbons, and I've got to go through, haven't I? We've got to go through the pattern papers in this. There are people multi-ordering, so there are people who are going for the biggest bundle who are saying, right, okay, I'll have all 8 of the paper pads, and then I'll come back for some more lilac paper pads, because you can do that as well. You can completely do that. So you can go for the main bundle that gets you everything. You can just if you want just that trio, you can just go for it, £40 or $50. But as I say, the biggest value is in getting all of them. Let's look at the last set as well that we've got, which are, you know, again, they're awesome. This is your caramel and coffee, which is caramel and cream, not coffee. Sorry. Did you say coffee, Laura? Sorry, I'm just repeating everything that Laura said in my ear then. Coffee, cream, caramel, it all goes together, doesn't it? So again, you've got the beautiful pearlescence double-sided plain paper pad, which is amazing. Plus you've got your patterned as well. I've got to go through the patterned, haven't I? Because they are awesome. And my little Christmas decoration we just made out of those as well. I mean, can you see the wonderful shimmer and the sheen of that pearlescent paper as well? Isn't it gorgeous? So gorgeous. And there are lots and lots of different designs, and very, very different designs as well. Slightly more muted. I'd love that one that almost looks like a paisley there. It's beautiful, isn't it? So again, you can go for these as a trio, as a bundle on their own for £40 or $50. But I don't think you want to do that. I think you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 collections, which gets you 8 of the paper pads, and it gets you 4 of the ribbon packs as well. See if I can stand them all up again for you. For a price of, what is it, £115, $146. Can you just have a look at the savings there on your screen if you go for the bundle that gets you all 8 of the paper pads and all 4 of the matching ribbons there as well. It's awesome. It's very difficult to kind of show you everything in one without knocking down the entire display. But you have got such a lot going on there for £115 or $146. So that is saving you, what is it? It's a ridiculous
£64.88 or £81.40.
There you go. Isn't that? Absolutely. I mean, that's why everyone's going for it. Now, this main bundle, Laura, again, where were we? Right, 3/4 of that stock already sold out and gone. Bear in mind as well, if people are buying the individual bundles or they're buying extra individual paper pads, that's having an effect on this main bundle as well. It really is, especially in the lilacs, because they're the most in danger of selling out as well. That did sell out earlier on in the week as well, which is why we had to purloin some stock from elsewhere. Right. Okay, let's go back to the very, very beginning, but back to the main attraction. There's so much going on, I can't keep up. I feel dizzy already, and you've got such a day ahead of you today here at Crafters TV as well. But we are now going to go for the Faceted Favour Box as well, which again, really, really exciting, Sarah.
Now, it looks so complicated. It looks ridiculously complicated. When I show you, you are going to balk at the screen and do a rewind because you won't believe it'll be this easy, okay? So you can have these whereby you do a little opening in the side or where you do an opening top lid. So for example, I'm going to show you this one here where you do a little opening top lid to the inside there. Lovely as like wedding favours or party favours or something like this. How gorgeous is this? And again, so this one here you can open from the side. Which one did I leave open? Oh, I left one of the sides open, so you can. I'll show you both, so you can open from the side. Few pieces of fudge in there would be wonderful. I've got loads more back here. They're just really quick and easy to make. And again, these will all fit through your Gemini Junior for speed, and you can be getting 2 of these out of a half of a 12 by 12. So you get 2, you can cut your base and your lid from one side, so you could get 2 favour boxes from a sheet. So let's have a little look. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my Orange Sunset. And can you see, oh, the colours are just lovely in this one here. Beautiful orange. Then you've got that lovely creamy one. And I think I'm going to use one of these caramel shades here from the Orange Sunset, okay? So we just peel out the sheet that you want to do. If I get out the die set, you can see, by the way, each die set comes with its own instructions, right? So it's really, really easy to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and we're just going to cut the cardstock to make sure that the cardstock is the right size. So there we go. We've got 1 and then enough for a second one on there. And then can you see you've got enough to do a second box out of here. So we've designed them to be really economical on the cardstock usage, right? Now, onto this, Derek. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them one at a time. Really important, when you've got dies with score lines in, even though your Gemini has got enough pressure that it could cut through 2 at once, please don't. Just take your time and cut them one at a time. And also I've got a bit of a tip for you with this one. So I'm going to cut this and we're going to cut the base and then the lid, right? So that is going to be our base. And then the one for the lid, what I'm going to do, Derek, watch this, right? I'm going to use this as a positioner. So I'm going to pop that into place and then I can either use the fuzzy edge or I can use one of the straight edge pieces. That will line up exactly in the centre and it will cut out my aperture in the centre. Now, the only reason I don't use my dies like this usually is because now you can't see the die. So it's just for you to be able to see what I'm doing sometimes, that we don't do that, but that's pretty easy to do. Now, I've got a nice top tip for you on this one, okay? So if I show you this, there is my lid. Perfect, right? And then I'm also going to use some of these little pieces in the little flap that we're going to make, okay? So this here, your lid, you're going to fold all those edges. And again, that point I made, Derek, of if you're using this wonderful pearlescent cardstock, you do not need to worry one iota about all of the edges of your card, maybe, cracking on the fold lines. It's just not going to happen, okay? So let's have a look. All the sides there, we've done the folding on. Now, my little tip is the base piece, you can either glue flap to flap or you don't really need them. So if you want to cut the flaps off just for speed on your gluing, you can absolutely do that. So this is not how it says it in the instruction booklet. This is just a Sara top tip if you want to kind of like quick stick on this, right? I'm just cutting the flaps off just to make it a little bit quicker and easier to stick together.
That's a good idea.
And you'll see what I mean when we get to this point, right? So there's my lid. Now all the way around the outside, Derek, with plenty of tape, because we're going to front load this from the top and put a little flap on it.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about leaving one of the sides open. Right, here we go. What you want to do is you want to stick that to there. That's what feels natural, right? Yeah. What I want you to do is move this up and stick that to there. Right? That is if you only remember one bit from the show, This is it here. How many minutes are we in? 14:04, right? An hour and 4 minutes in. Come back to this section here.
Okay.
Then watch this, right? You're going to fold this over, and the next bit folds over and sticks down, right? Then and just follow it round now. The next bit folds down, right?
Oh, I see.
And then the next bit folds down. And didn't I tell you this was the easiest box in the world to put together once you knew how? Yet it's the sort of one whereby all of your friends and family who you make these for are never in a million years, they're going to think that is so complicated, and your crafting talent and skills are absolutely off the chart.
Yeah, they're going to think you're an origami master.
Yes. And then that one just goes into there. And because I'm going to seal it from the inside, because we're then going to put a little lid on it, right? So there is our faceted gift box ready for the lid to go in place. So if you want to do the lid, Derek, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take another little bit of that cardstock. There we go. And that'll just be the right size to fit on there. So I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to
You can make a little tower out of these, Sarah. I just literally grabbed two. And
Yeah.
if you put them back to back as well, so if you made two and put them back to back,
Right.
they make a really, really interesting shape.
Nice.
I'm sure you could find a way of actually sort
Connecting
of
them together.
hinging that in some way.
Yeah.
So the bottom could be your carrier and the top could be your decorator. Just an idea.
Derek,
Just
fabulous.
an idea. Get me?
I'm liking the idea there, Derek. I'm liking it.
Why not? Make a little tower of them, a little advent tower, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, and little gifts in each one.
Yeah.
Or if like me, you do fudge and you do different types of fudge, different flavours. You could put different flavours in each one. So here we go. Watch what I'm going to do. I've used this middle one as well and cut out. I did have a cut. Oh dear, have I lost you? Oh, I did have a nice cut out of a middle bit. Never mind. I did have a middle bit in another colour, but I think I'll just stick them together like this, Derek, just to show you the idea. The thought was there, wasn't it? Right. So
Where's a
that's gonna go
butterfly
into
when you
here.
need one?
And then watch, all you do is you just give this a little bit of a fold, right? Because what we're going to do is we're going to stick this down over here like this so that it looks like it's closed, but actually that's your opening to get into the box, all right? Now, what you can do, Derek, is you can use these extra little pieces and cut out bits. So from that same cardstock pad, right? I use the first colour in the pad.
Yeah.
All these will tone together, so that lovely cream is going to tone in with it beautifully. And I've just cut all of these cream ones out, and I'm just going to stick them all around the outside. There we go. Just finish them off. Look, it does finish them off nicely, doesn't it?
Gorgeous.
Just sticking round the edges.
And see, you've taken all of the having to measure, having to work out, you know, all the matting and layering that you would normally need to do for something like that. You've taken all the guesswork out of that, which I think is brilliant.
We can't be doing with all of that, Derek. That sounds like an awful
No,
lot of
because you want to
hassle.
make lots of them, don't you? That's the thing. Because
Look,
once
these
you've made
aren't
the first one and you're impressed with it, you'll be like,
Yep.
right, I'm off.
Have I got a blender? If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right, Derek. I'm going to get our blender out and I'm going to give them a nice little spray, and then we can stick them on really, really well.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Oh, welcome back, Brenda. I'll go through some comments while you're doing that then, shall I?
Perfect.
We've got Margaret, who's gone up to gold, but she will be at platinum before the end of the week. Get in. Brilliant. Well done,
That's a
Margaret.
great attitude to have, Margaret.
Absolutely.
I will get there by the end of this week.
Definitely. Karen says birthday week made me double platinum and then some. Get in. Well done.
Can I tell you, those of you who are busy building up your points, okay? Every year in January, the points reset back to 0, except for platinum customers. So platinum customers, anything you earn above and beyond your 1,500 that got you to platinum, any excess that you've got, basically you keep them and they stay on your account next year. Ooh. So if you've made double platinum, essentially you've already guaranteed your platinum points for next year as well.
It's so good. I can still never work out what the economics are in terms of the business this end on that, Sarah. That's never really worked for me.
Happy customers. Like that's the economics. Happy customers.
Yeah, but 20% all the way through, like for the whole of that year, is just like, wowzers. Like, what other retailer in the world does that kind of thing? Can anybody think of any other retailer who does that kind of thing?
I don't think there is.
I don't think there is. I
But
really
that's why
don't.
you guys love us.
I know.
And that's why we certainly love double point events. So double points for our birthday. You're going to make the most of it. There we go. Perfect. Right, last 2 bits on here, Derek, just to finish that off. And actually, I've got these last 2 bits. Look what a difference it's made when we've used that stick and stay to perfectly get the adhesive on the back of these, seeing as I can't use my adhesive sheets anymore. And then if you want to finish that off, I have made a lovely little flower. And I've got some little leaves here, and you know what I'm going to do, don't you? I'm going to run the gauntlet with me glue gun. For those of you who didn't see, by the way, I glued my finger on Saturday on the glue gun, and it was pretty nasty. So I was off the glue gun for a few days, and now we've kissed and made up, and clearly the pain has gone a little bit from the bad burn that I did at the weekend.
Yeah, it's
I wouldn't care. We
now.
had about half an hour in the show left to go, and I just had to put a really big brave face on and pretend that I was all right. And I've been really honest, folks, I really wasn't. So my finger really hurt, but I was being such a brave soldier. Right, there's my gorgeous box. Look how quick it is when you've got the
cool,
glue
isn't
gun.
it?
How gorgeous is that little faceted gift box?
And it's the colour palettes as well that really make that, isn't it, from the paper pads?
Oh yeah, and then look at this. Not a single crease line on any one of these. I mean, it is absolutely to perfection, Derek.
It really is. It's amazing. Got another celebration to tell you about as well. It is Maureen on YouTube. Maureen Isherwood, hello. She says, I've gone double platinum because of the birthday week.
Yes.
She said, I only just qualified as platinum just before birthday week started, and she's doubled now. Get in. Well done, Maureen.
Best week to buy.
Absolutely.
Best week to buy.
There ain't another week like it. It's like Christmas came early, isn't it? It's bonkers. Janet says, what a lot of people are thinking on every single show that we do, I wasn't going to order. I can just see her. She was sitting on her hands. She was like, no, that's it. Not today. But she says, yes, I've got to get all of these completely and utterly. Yes, well done. So excited for these to be delivered, says Deborah. Actually, there's a good question from Linda, actually, and we'll work that out. We're going to take a quick look at Club Inspire in just a second. And while we're doing that, we'll measure all of the bags as well to see what measurements they work out at for you. So we'll do that in just a couple of moments because a few people have asked about that as well. Oh, have I got another goodie bag to give away? Have I? Oh, fantastic. Let me get a little ball. Let me get a little ball for our winner, our next winner. And this is going to be, hang on, there we go, right ball. Let me get the right ball in the right bag. Oh, now, is this the right one? Not that one. Not that one, it's this one. And it's got the bingo ball number on it as well, which is really clever. Why haven't we been doing that all week? Rather than trying to show you this tiny number on this tiny ball.
They have been on the bags all week.
I know.
Oh, bless you, Derek.
We've only just jumped in. Now, in this one, whoever wins this one, you've got a huge, great big paper pad in there, which is a really lovely. It's called So Retro. You've got pens in there. You've got stamps in there. You've got dies. Anyway, listen, it'll be a nice surprise when it arrives. And it is going to... Penny Van. Penny Van, congratulations. I nearly said a completely different name there and realised I was jumping the gun. Penny Van, congratulations, well done. You are my second winner this afternoon, well done. So your G50, which one have you got, G51, is going into the wonderful, very high-tech, no expense spared, winner selection console. Oh, I was throwing them out again. I'll put them back in. Now, on Sunday, which will be the birthday finale show on Sunday with Joe and Sara, we'll find out who will win our biggest bumper prize as well, which is amazing. Right, okay, talking of Club Inspire, because a lot of you are new, I know, and have joined us over the birthday week, and I'm thinking, Club Inspire, vaguely heard of it, but how does it all work? Well, here's Sara to tell you more about it.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
And that's how so many of you have gone up the ladder to platinum 3 times over, jump for joy, do a cartwheel, and know as well that those points, anything over platinum, your points roll over as well, which is really, really good. I think that's awesome. It's bonkers, but it's awesome. I love it. And that's why we'll be shopping with Crafters Companion for another 15 years and many more beyond that, I'm absolutely sure. Right, let's remind you of where we are on the main bundle on these brand new purse styles. We are now looking at well over 60% of the stock of the main collection has sold out. Remember, that's the 3 purse dies plus the favour box die and the Christmas ornament dies as well. In fact, for anyone that's joined us sort of halfway through the show, let's go right the way back to the beginning, Sara, and talk about this collection like we're seeing it for the first time, shall we?
Yes, absolutely, because there's 5 components to it. There's 3 beautiful different purses. And you might think, why did we need to do 3? Why not just 1? Well, come and have a look at how they're different, okay? This one is the Arizona. It's called Arizona, we learned, because it's got a flat top. Now, this one would be fabulous if you did this without all of the decorative on. This could be a nice man bag, this one. Now, this is the one that we've just done as the demonstration in the show in acetate, and it looks absolutely off the chart, and you guys all love it. This is fabulous, right? This is what you're going to be doing with your cardstocks that we've got on the show. So that's Arizona, okay? Then the other bag that I demonstrated for you already that we're going to hopefully touch back on again later in the show is your Broadway bag. So that's your tall, thin one. Now, what I did for you in the show was show you how to do this is what I'm going to show you later. We're going to be looking at how to do all of the paper piecing, okay? So that one there is your Broadway bag.
Okay, now I have to talk to you about the stock on that one on its own, because these are available individually as well, Sara. But 3/4 of the stock of the Broadway bag on its own is sold out and gone. That seems to be the one that's really getting the attention. It is a beautiful shape, isn't it?
Well, look at this one that we've got up here, right? This is, actually, these are both Broadways, right? You've got to look at these off the chart, off the walls, different. How fabulous is that?
Wowzers!
You know our background stamps onto some fluorescent paper. How incredible. For a teenage girl, would love that.
It's like an Andy Warhol, that, isn't it?
But then this one here as well, this is the same bag, but cut through onto acetate. So it's actually cut into the front of the bag with acetate behind it, and then threaded with a little bit of ribbon as well. So that's all the Broadway, okay?
Oh, Sara, somebody just wanted to check in on the size of the bags as well, actually. Just roughly speaking, I guess the footprint.
Also, I've realised I've been saying Broadway. That's the Buckingham one. I always get the B's mixed up. I'm going to show you... This is Buckingham, isn't it? I'm going to show you Broadway. The Broadway is the one with the rose on. I'm going to show you that one next. Hey, Derek. I got all carried away and excited. Right, this one here. So the Buckingham bag is 5.5 inches wide by 6 inches tall, right? And your Arizona is 5 inches, about 5.5 again. Now, if it's closed, it's 3 inches. If it's open, It's at, what, 4 inches there. And with the top on, it comes up to nearly 6 inches. So that's your Arizona.
Fabulous.
But actually, look, you can make your handles as high as you want. Can you see I made
You can make them
handles
longer,
on this
couldn't you?
one?
Sorry, just very, very quickly,
This one here,
even though
handles.
we were the wrong names and the wrong B,
Yes.
the same stock applies to both
Oh,
now. The
I don't
Broadway
feel
and the
quite so bad.
Buckingham.
Don't
they
feel
are
quite so bad now.
both 3/4 of the stock sold out and gone. So we're all right. We're still on track, Sarah.
This one here, by the way, is your, let me just say whether that's
Arizona.
right. No.
No?
The Arizona has the heart, okay?
Oh,
The
yeah,
Arizona
sorry.
has the heart, the flat top, right?
Yes.
This one here is the rounded tops and the rose. The rose one is your Broadway. This is the
yes.
one that is the most popular, right? This is the one that I haven't yet demoed for you. So it's already the most popular and I haven't demoed it yet. Are you ready to see what I'm going to demo? Because this is going to be my next demo.
Yes.
Where have I put it? Here. Oh, yes. This is the one that makes a purse. This is the one that does the little clutch bag. So the other one, I mean, the Buckingham has got its handles built into it. The other two have the handles separate, but the Broadway one with the flower on is the one that's going to make into a little purse. That is the demo I'm going to do for you next. So those are your 3 bags. Hang on, I'll get them all in the black just so you can see them all. I think when you see them all just in the black and white next to each other, you can really see the differences in them, all right? So there are your 3 bags. Then you've also got, right, so Arizona, Broadway, Buckingham. Arizona, Broadway, Buckingham, okay? Then you've also got your faceted bauble, which we absolutely loved. And also your faceted gift box, which I'm sure I just wowed you with my fabulous demonstration of how to do, how easy it was. But doesn't it look difficult? That's what I love. It looks difficult.
Really?
It makes you look cleverer than what you really need to be to do it, is why I love them, right? So that is all 5. I'm going to get ready. You must have your acetate for this one. So I'll let you get everybody the acetate. I'm going to use the acetate and I'm going to use the, so the cardstock that we've got, Derek, I'm going to be using the navy and blush one.
Right, okay, I'll have a little flick through that one as well. Right, now before I show you the acetate, have we got it? I need to check that. We still available? Right, okay, because we'd sold out on one of our acetates before we'd even started the show. 25 sheets.
Yeah, acetate's busy.
I know, massively busy. 25 sheets of the A5 heavyweight acetate, so good and strong construction weight acetate, perfect for cutting these bags and the favour boxes out of as well. $7.99 or $9.95. Right, okay, so you were using the navy and blush, so let's have a little look at that right now as a bundle on its own. I know everyone's going for the bundle where you get all of the paper pads and the ribbon as well, but let's look through navy and blush because they are, never mind blush, they're lush. They're absolutely fantastic. They really are. It's such a nice colour combination, isn't it? So remember with this one, you get 24 sheets of the double-sided pearlescence there in the different shades, and I'll run you through those in a second. Plus, you get the 30 sheet of the patterned, again, double-sided and pearlescent, plus you get the matching organza ribbons to go with them too. So let's go through and just see just how stunning these are because they're all completely and utterly double-sided. You can see that lovely sheen as it shines up in the lights in here. So you've got that lovely sort of peachy pink colour, which is gorgeous. And then you've got that lovely sophisticated sort of silvery muted grey, which is beautiful. Then you've got a fuller pink, which is more of a sort of a rose pink. And that's so strong and defined. And as Sara's shown you as well, when you're using that with the fold lines and the crease lines, it's not buckling, it's not showing that spine, it's not cracking or crazing or anything like that, which is brilliant. You've also got that wonderful, deep, rich Prussian blue. But wait till you see the other paper pad, because this one you've just got to have. I mean, they're all got to have, really, haven't they? These are wonderful because, again, they're all double-sided, so excellent for matting and layering, excellent for decorating your bags, cutting your bags straight out of these papers. I mean, they're just perfect, aren't they? They're like perfect bedfellows. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. All of them are gorgeous, and you will want to go for the big bundle that has all 8 of the paper pads and all 4 of the ribbon packs, I'm sure. But you'll want extras of the paper pads on their own. And I have to tell you that navy and blush on the individuals is the most popular, is it? The navy and blush. I'm not surprised at all. Over 60% of that individually has sold out and gone. So they are really, really popular. Right, okay, let's see it in action then, shall we? Because every one of these is gorgeous. Right, remind me which one we're doing, Sara, this time?
Right, we're doing the Broadway, which is the one we haven't done yet.
Okay.
That is the one that makes a little purse. Now, the big difference, the Arizona and the Broadway both can have a flat top. The difference is this one has the rounded edge for the purse top. It also has a folded gusset in the side, so it folds flat. Whereas your Arizona that we did, it has a straight side. So they're different in their construction as well. There's your folded edge versus your straight edge. So they do just make quite a different bag. I mean, those are both out of acetate, and you can see how different they look, okay? So here we go, right? I'm going to take just the outer workings first of all. I'm going to do it on acetate, so I've put it onto a piece of just the cream cardstock so that you can see it a little bit easier, Derek, okay?
Okay.
And I'm just holding this in place on here. Top tip, in case you missed it earlier, when you're going to cut with acetate, what I want you to do is add in the metal plate, okay? So you're going to pop your metal plate on, you're going to pop your die on there, and then we're going to just put the rest of our sandwich together and send it through. Now, it's not because you need extra pressure to cut acetate, it's what you need is you need a nice sharp cut. So you go and try and cut acetate with a blunt pair of scissors and see how you get on. Cut it with a nice sharp pair of scissors where you're cutting metal into metal. You can hear that cracking as it goes through. That's cutting because acetate is a plastic. So you're cutting a plastic, okay? So here we go, we're going to take that off. That gives us the inside, there we go. That's just your scrap acetate there. There's our inside piece all ready to decorate. So look what I'm doing. I'm just going to fold this. I'm going to fold these two side bits up here, fold the inside bit in here, and these two bits go back, right? There is half of your bag ready to go. Now for the decoration, what I'm going to do, Derek, is I'm going to use that gorgeous navy and blush. So I'm going to start with the plain cardstock and I'm going to get some of that lovely navy, right? And all I'll do is I'm going to take this die off and I'm going to just make sure, let's find the navy one here, and just cut off how much we need, because I'm going to need this plus the little top bit. It's going to go to there. And I'm just going to cut this little bit off here. Okay, there we go. So there's my base, and that is going to go. Now again, I'm going to use the metal shim this time, not because of how detailed it is, but sorry, not because of the acetate, but because of how detailed this one is.
Sara, Anne's just asking, the card in the paper pack, is that the same feel as the pearlescent Centura Pearl?
It's a bit different actually. This one is more, someone used the term before, crushed diamond, right? Now that sounds a bit fancy, but let me tell you, that is exactly how it feels, okay? Yeah. So it's a different sheen to your Centura Pearl. If any of you have had Stardream card before, Stardream also use like a crushed diamond effect. So that is the effect on this one. It's a different fleck, it's a different manufacturing process to the Centura Pearl that we have, okay? So
I've got another question, Sara, just quickly. It's an interesting one, actually, given another launch that we've done this week. Will these dies fit onto the new foil press plate?
Oh, well, of course, if you're going for the new larger foil press plate, of course they will. Fabulous, right?
Brilliant.
Now, I was trying not to move this one. We're going to have to just talk about this one here, though, hasn't moved. Watch, once to go through and die cut. Another time you're going to send it through to do the beautiful embossing, and it just gives you a much more detailed, beautiful, thicker finish to it, okay? So we're going to get that nice thick one. What are you giggling at?
Carol, I love you, Carol. Carol on Facebook, she's just commented and she said, birthday week's costing me a fortune. I might have to go and find a husband.
Hey, I tell you what, whatever it's going to take, Carol, whatever it's going to take, right? To get you through birthday week. Maybe it's just in time for a sweet 16th next year. We haven't started planning it yet, so don't even ask, right?
Oh, gosh.
Right, here we go. I'm going to get Brenda in, and we're going to cut. We're going to. I've got the other one of these that I've done, so I've got both of them ready, and I'm just going to give them a nice spray. So there's 1, 2 on there, and then also the top pieces here, 1, 2, and we're going to give it. Oh, let's have a little look. I'm just going to peel this bit off the back. So what I did was I had originally planned this when I thought we were going to have some stock of the double-sided adhesive. I should have guessed that you guys would have other plans. So now we're reverting to the second method. There's always multiple ways to skin a cat, especially when it comes to adhesive, okay? The only reason I try not to do this too often is I know our American friends get really annoyed because we can't ship the sprays over to America. So that's why I thought, I'll try and use something we can send to America. And now you've bought it all. Right, here we go. So there is our acetate bag, right? We're going to bring the first piece in here, and that is going to stick perfectly in place on there, right? And then also the top piece comes in there, Derek, and just lines up on there and looks uber professional, right? Now what I've done, right? Are you ready for this? I've then taken the die, just drawn around the outside of the die and cut it out of another piece of cardstock, the one that's from the pack. Can you see?
Oh, awesome.
Right, and then this I've made sticky, and I'm going to put it all over the back here.
Right, Sarah,
so
while you're doing that, I'll tell you what else that you've done.
Go on.
The Broadway bag.
The one I'm using, let's not get mixed up again. Yes, this
Absolutely.
one here. Yep,
I'm down
with the.
Do you know what it was? It was
now.
the flat top thing that threw us all. You know, the flat top. Why was the Arizona called the Arizona? And because the Arizona and the Broadway both can have a flat top as well, that sent our brains into spaghetti. Anyway, what I was going to tell you was the Broadway bag that you're working on right now, that you're demoing right now, you're going to have to check it out as quickly as you possibly can, because on its own as an individual, 80% of the stock has now sold out. So if you think this is super cute and you love it, you either grab it now in the larger bundle or individually, but individually we're about to say goodbye to it. Buckingham is not far behind. We were calling already 3/4 of the stock on the Buckingham as well. All so popular. And of course, every time we get to a demonstration on one, suddenly the numbers go stratospheric.
Yeah, Buckingham's coming up next.
Yeah, absolutely. So get checked out as quickly as you can. I never want to nag about checking out. I just don't want you to miss out, because I know that feeling and no one likes it. No one likes to have to wait for it to come back into the future. And we don't know whether it does, and if it does, how long. So let's just live for the moment. I think that's what this year is all about, isn't it?
Absolutely, especially when it comes, do you know what, the biggest week of the year for us, Derek, it really is. It's the biggest launches. Trust me, we're going to spend most of our time in November just teaching you how to use all the stuff that you've bought in October. We've just been planning all of the schedule for November, and it's just loads of masterclasses on all of these products that you've all bought during birthday week. So don't panic, we're going to have loads of education on them. There's that gorgeous little purse. Are you ready for how I do these, Derek, right? I've just got one of those double-sided Velcro fastenings, right? So you just take the double-sided Velcro fastening, and then I'm going to pop them on the inside of the purse. So they're super sticky, these, inside that little rose. Oh, cranky. Very sticky. I'm going to stick it to the inside of that rose, right? Stick them down really well so that they can stick together and hold it together.
Yeah.
But then to cover that over, I've got some lovely fancy big gems, right? Ooh. And again, just a little blob here, and let's stick those lovely big fancy gems over top.
Now again, just going back to our idea from yesterday as well, you can also use, instead of the one-touch fastening Velcro in the middle, you could also think of a snap fastening as well, couldn't you? And decorate over that, couldn't you?
Absolutely. Look at that.
Awesome.
Perfect. I told you that one was awesome. I think that might be my favourite bag that we've made all day.
That's so designer, isn't it?
Yes.
That's
gorgeous.
So $300 bag, isn't it? That.
Well, so that's what I want to give you a few ideas with this one, okay?
Yeah.
Because that is you making it into a clutch purse. Fabulous if you're wanting to put, like, you've got some little nail varnishes. I would emboss a piece of tissue paper, stuff it in there, put a few nail varnishes in. What a gorgeous little gift bag that is, right? But then, if you actually add a couple of handles onto it, look, you can do the flat top and a couple of little handles, and it makes a lovely classy little mini bag as well, right? Or put some bigger handles on, and you can go even classier with the bigger handle. I think that one looks lovely. And this is paper piece. I'm going to teach you paper piecing in the next demo, okay? So there's the next one there. That is your Broadway
Broadway.
bag. Your Buckingham bag is the tall, thin one, right? So that is this one here, which you guys are absolutely loving. If this hasn't sold out by the end of this show, I tell you what, I'll be my flabber will be gasted.
Yeah, me too, as well, because I keep getting the updates all the time. I mean, we keep hearing about how many are going, and every time we do a demo on one, of course, that then goes bonkers as well. These are brilliant, and remember, these are just the purses in this main collection. You've got the favour box, and you've got the Christmas bauble decoration in your bundle as well. They're so pretty, and I have to say, and I know you said this earlier, Sara, as well, but our design team that have been working up the samples for this, no two have been anywhere near like each other.
Not even close. And you know what? Have you ever seen us have this many samples for a launch? Have you ever seen us have this many, Derek? That's because everyone's loved it that much.
That's the thing, isn't it?
You know, we ask our design team, can you make 5 of these? And we're getting 15 in because everybody's loved it so much.
Because they just love it. You'll love this, Sara, as well. I have to sing now, I'm afraid. But this is from Susan. Susan Rushton has come up with a line which matches a famous musical.
Right.
And, the B-roll's got music on it. Hang on, I'll wait till this is finished. So, yes. So here are the bags, and they are, and the purses. Everyone's loving them. I'm going to sing anyway, no matter what. Susan says, "The bills are alive with the sound of Crafter's Companion." Love it, Susan. Love it, love it, love it. Laurie says, Sara, that's beautiful. Love the tip of putting the paper behind. Jenny says, Rose Garden arrived yesterday and the papers are wonderful.
They would be fabulous to make these ones with. Absolutely fabulous.
But also, you know that you need today's papers as well, don't you? I mean, clearly. Other soft drinks are available. June says on YouTube, yes, definitely need the education on how to use all these goodies after they arrive. We are going to have, after the birthday, we are going to have a good while of amazing masterclasses where we can absolutely have you crafting along with us as well. CC, your never-ending creativity and beautiful products is just amazing, says Ange. Thank you, Ange. And Marie says, Sara, we now need velvet cardstock, double-sided with a print on the back for our purses.
That sounds like something we do absolutely need.
Definitely. Now, listen, when you're ordering today, don't forget, you know, I mean, not only are you getting the most amazing new products and new launches, but you're getting double points on every pound and dollar you spend, which is awesome. So it won't be long before you're waving the platinum flag as well. And don't forget, when you're shopping through birthday week, every single day, we have brand new free gifts. So today's £10 or $10 spend, you will get a fantastic, it's a tag die set, isn't it, to go with the, it's called Happy Tags, and it's to go with your purse dies, and they're amazing. How good is that? It's designed to team up with the brand new launch, which is incredible. Spend £50 or $50, and we'll also add one of our incredible new, we only launched these yesterday actually, the Tricolour Aqua Markers, which are absolutely superb. If you didn't see yesterday's show on the Tricolour Aqua Markers, then do see if you get you won't have time today to watch that show because you'll only have 1 hour between this show and Creative Cravings, and then you'll only have 1 hour after Creative Cravings before the HSM preview, which is 4 hours long. So you guys got a busy day today, a very, very busy day indeed. It's going to be, and so have our team behind the scenes as well. And Sara's been like, well, you know what Sara's like.
I was in from 7 o'clock. Well, I was in at 6:30 this morning.
I know.
And it was on Create and Craft launching these this morning.
And you finish at 11 o'clock
11 o'clock tonight.
We'll see what's left of Sara by 11 o'clock tonight. She'll still be buzzing around the room, bouncing off the walls. I absolutely know it. This main collection, again, of these purse dies, just so incredible. Remember, it is the 3 purse dies, plus it's the faceted favour box, plus it's the Christmas ornament as well that you're absolutely loving all of these. £72, $88. Check out the papers on Shop the Show as well. 3/4 now of the main bundle has sold out and gone.
It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out.
Yeah, we only have 22 minutes left. So this is the point where if you've been sitting on the fence so far and you've been saying, not today, not today, not today, now's the time to give in. and because you know you're going to have them one way or the other, you will have these. So grab them now and put them into your cart and check them straight out, because 3/4 of the stock has already sold out and gone. Right, Sara, we've got 22 minutes, which is in your world is at least 2.5 demos.
Oh, at least.
So what are we going to be looking at for our next demo after?
Well, I'm going to do another Buckingham. And
yeah.
oh, I love that Buckingham there. No, it's in Arizona. Or is it the one with the lovely unicorn on?
The one with the unicorn.
Who cares what it's called? All you're going to care about is you're going to get the book. To be honest, at the beginning of the show, I was worried because a few of you were going for individuals. That's all finished. That's all. It's all out the window. No one's going for individuals.
No.
We keep selling the odd one. The odd one.
Yeah.
For every 10 of you that buy a bundle, the odd one will go individually. So yes, it's one of those ones you've got to have the collection. While you're getting the double points, while you're getting the extra bonus gifts in there, you'll get your extra £50, $50 gift on this one. Honestly, and it actually, if you're in the US, add a couple of packs of that acetate or something, get you up to $100 and you'll be free shipping on this one as well. Now, I'm going to use this, but I'm loving the colour palette in this one, Derek. Absolutely loving it. The navy and blush, and I've used the navy and the blush, and also I've got a piece of the lovely grey. So look how well those three work together. Now, actually, I don't need this anymore because we're not doing any acetate in this one. So you're going to be able to see what I'm working on here. So we're working with this one here, the Buckingham bag. So first of all, and this is the very first one I did the demo with right at the beginning. If I take this here, can you see this is going to fit onto here? Now, just when I'm cutting into cardstock, there's absolutely no need for you to have to use the metal shim. That's just going to go onto here. Now, people are asking, could you use this on your Gemini Junior? This is one of the ones that's too big to go into your Gemini Junior. So no, this one you're going to need to use on your large Gemini. But they are decent sized handbags, so you kind of understand why. Although, to be honest, after this birthday week, I'm not sure there's anybody out there still needs a Gemini. On the deal that we had on the Gemini, you've all been getting your large Geminis this week, those of you that didn't have them. So there we go, that's giving me that perfect cut. That'll give me the base bag. And then look what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, that'll do for that one, right? I can use the small plates now because we're going to do some paper piecing. So I'm going to start off, first of all, cutting just the outer piece. So I'm going to go into the metal shim because it's so detailed, this one. So when we're cutting into the metal shim, we've got the base plate on the bottom, then my metal shim and my bag on there. Let's just turn it slightly on the angle so we don't get a clop coming off the side. And then when we put all these down into here, that's going to give me the detailed cut. This is the one that we're going to spray first of all and stick onto the base. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to start the decoration to show you. This is paper piecing, by the way, for anyone who missed me at the start of the show, explaining what we're going to do. So there's my die cut. On this one here, because we're not going to use the blue, I'm just literally going to tap everything out, and that is going to go onto the base part of the bag, right? So there's my first one. Then what we're going to do, Derek, is we're going to bring this back in. I'm now going to do it with the pink, right? So let me just make sure I've got all those little bits. There's one little bit there. I spotted it.
It's always one, isn't there?
Needed popping out. Spotted there was two actually on this one. So see what I'm doing? I'm just slightly offsetting it so that it doesn't give I called it a clump. You know, when it goes through the machine, it goes clump. So I'm just avoiding it doing that, right? So that's going to go through there and cut out, but I'm not going to tap it out. Now, get Brenda back out. There's my base going to come in there. Do you know, it's no good this when you've only got 10 seconds for the going through your machine. I'm multitasking galore here, Derek, right?
It's like the heptathlon, this, of crafting, isn't it? I've got a quick question to answer, and it is for, who was it? Celia. She says, how much is the faceted favour bauble on its own individually? It is $12.99 in the UK. It's $14.99. So there you go.
It's
and
like a giveaway. It's for newt at that price for what you can do with it. For absolutely newt, right?
Definitely. So. Oh, and 70% of that has gone, by the way, as well. So if you want it, I would grab it. And I got that question answered as quickly as I could for you, Celia.
Right, here we go. What I'm going to do, Derek, is I'm going to knock all of these out of here. Right, because we're going to use these, but just so that I can see exactly where they go. Can you see? I'm leaving them in place as I'm popping them out so that I can see all of those, and that's where they're going to go, because what we're going to do is just bring this in here and use your little fine tip glue. This is how you do your paper piecing kind of the best, right? You're going to use your fine tip glue to get a little bit of the glue into all those little nooks and crannies. They're just fabulous to work with these, and so easy. It's like, it's a bit of a therapeutic craft on its own.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's something to really kind of get your teeth into. And actually, when you see the end result, that's the thing, isn't it?
Oh,
and you know
wonderful.
You've done it.
Yep. So watch this, you see, that's going to come up. No, it's not going to let me pick it up. I'm going to pick it up the old-fashioned way, and it's going to go into there. Now, I've decanted a bit of my tacky glue into the fine tip glue applicator there, so that I've been able to easily apply the tacky glue. So that's my perfect one. Now, I can't see where that bit's come from, so I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. And the beauty is, if you lose a bit, don't worry, you just send another bit of scrap card through, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're only using tiny little amounts, right? So that goes into there. Next one comes in here.
This is so clever, isn't it? I love the way this comes together. There's so many people as well who are saying, hurrah, 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 that these purses have come along when they have, because actually this Christmas, because not so many of us can get together as normal and go backwards and forwards, we're buying each other. I mean, actually, it's a bit more glamorous than just saying, okay, well, you know, instead of bringing a present round, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer some money from my bank account to yours.
Yeah.
But there's no giving and receiving in that, is there? Really? It's a lovely thing to do, and thank you very much. But actually, wouldn't it be lovely to get a gift card, a gift voucher, or just a little something that you've made and put it into one of these little purses and be able to give a gift that you can remember, because these bags have handles as well. The little purses have handles. You could also be hanging them up on the Christmas tree as well, couldn't you?
Oh, yes.
That'd be
Do you
awesome.
know, and there's so many little handmade soaps, little manicure kits, little essential oil kits into there. If you're like me and all the freebies you've been pinching out of hotels, a little mini shampoo, little mini bottles of alcohol will go in there. Now, Derek, for speed,
Yeah.
here is one I prepared
Oh,
earlier.
that's beautiful.
Because you actually need 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
So can you see on the front, I've left this empty, and on the back, I've filled it in just so that you can see the difference between the 2 on there,
Wonderful.
okay? So all we're going to do is give this a bit of a fold, and I'm going to fold all these creases, and I'm going to stick the whole bag together. This was the one that it's really clever when you see it coming together. So you can talk, Derek, and I'll glue. I'll give you permission for that. Derek's
sorry.
totally lost.
Do you
He's
know
having
what?
a little look at everything.
Sorry, what did you say, Sarah?
I said you can chit chat and tell me what everyone's saying.
Oh, sorry.
And I'll stick everything together.
And there was me just over at the tree there in my own little world. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I just wanted to show you this little ornament. In fact, somebody just said, "Have we Americanized you, Derek? Because you've said Christmas ornament. Do you mean bauble?" Yeah, I do mean bauble in the UK, but I know they're Christmas ornaments stateside. These are lovely. Let me show you another one of these as well, because this is really, 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 really cute. I've just got to move over there. I stand in front of it. You'll just about see it. It does go very nice. Like a nice shirt decoration for me almost. I love it.
Lovely.
Right, where
are
are
you
we?
ready? So this one here, what you're going to do is this attaches to here first of all. So can you see it comes round and that attaches onto there like that. Then once you've got that corner, this one attaches along the very, very edge. So it lines up with the very edge fold on here. Can you see that there? And I'll show you again. So this one goes inside and it's going to attach onto the side panel. And then from the side panel, you're going to fold this in and you're going to attach this onto the front there. And that's how you do that whole bag. And then again, what we're going to do is I'm going to use one of those. Please tell me I haven't lost it again. Yep. The lovely double-sided little round adhesive pads. So these are going to just go into here like this.
They're so good, aren't they?
Oh, they're
Do you know,
absolutely
Lynn on
brilliant.
Facebook, she's just said paper piecing, it can take some time, but it's so worth it in the end.
But you know what as well? It's really therapeutic. I
Yeah.
think people just really enjoy it. You don't mind the time because it's a craft in and of itself.
Oh, you've done it again, Sarah.
I've done it again, Hammer.
Alex on Facebook, I didn't think I needed these dies, but after watching Sarah, I needed them. Yeah,
Yeah, you
absolutely. It's
You
got to be
absolutely
done.
do.
When you think of the breadth of ideas that you can create for this, and it's not just, obviously we're coming up to Christmas and Thanksgiving time right now, absolutely perfect for gift giving for that. But we've got so many. We've got birthdays, we've got weddings that we can't all be together for. We've got so many things that we're going to have in the diary, because 2021 is going to be our year, isn't it? We are definitely going to make it a different one to this year, aren't we? Completely and utterly. It has got to be done. So we're going to have lots more reasons to get together and to give gifts as well at the same time. Oh, right. Hang on a minute. I've got some news. Broadway.
Oh, that's me purse. That's me purse. Yep, I know the one.
Broadway is now limited stock. So it won't be long before. Well, we don't have long in the show. Actually, we only have 11 minutes in the show right now. We are at limited stock. Pretty much everything's heading that way, by the way, just so that you know. There's no kind of safe space here at all, stock-wise. So if you want to be part of the action, you want to get these soonest and first as well. We've said it before, haven't we? The first bite of the cherry is the sweetest, and this is the place to be. So if you've been considering having this right now, and it's just that last demo with Sara that you've thought, yeah, I do have to have these, please do it now. Just action it now, get it sorted out, check out, because we've still got another 10 minutes to the show. So there's still plenty more to see as well. These are so awesome, Sara, aren't they?
Oh, they're just so cute. I mean, look at what we've made. We've made the lovely little purse. This is the one that's about to sell out on its own. We made 2 of those beautiful Buckingham bags, okay? So we did the very, very simple one at the beginning, but then we've also done the one where we've done the paper piecing just now. And then I absolutely loved that Arizona bag as well that we did. And we did the faceted gift box and the bag, and we're going to have time. I think we can do another bauble, and if I'm quick, I might even get another little faceted favour box in there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Good plan.
Do you know, I've also got people in the comments as well who are saying, you know, I don't have my big Gemini yet, but I have to have these right now, and then they'll be all sorted for when I do get my big Gemini. It'll be a great motivation, won't it, to get your big Gemini. Just quickly, because I know we're going to rush through to the end of the show, I'm going to give away my 3rd giveaway goodie bag in this show, and it is going to, let's see who the winner is this time. It is, hang on, here it comes. Yes, waiting for you. Here it is. Caroline Hanley, congratulations.
Oh,
well done.
Congrats, Caroline.
You are my 3rd and final winner this afternoon. You get Bingo Ball 068, which is on the bag there. Hang on a minute. There we go. So 068 is going into the bingo machine for you. Give that a quick shimmy round for you. Very, very... Oh, hello. Hang on. I'll do that. I promise.
Ball on the run.
It'll go in. I promise.
Don't panic.
I promise it'll go in. There you go. It's in there, all ready to be shimmied up for the birthday finale on Sunday to see who wins the big prize.
You've
on
dropped one out as well. You need
Sunday.
to put it back
Yeah,
in.
I'll put
You've
that one
got
back
to turn
in.
it clockwise.
Ta-da!
I've got to keep them right, haven't I?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll just put it down, Sara. It's best if I don't touch it. Right, okay. A bauble before we go.
Come on, a bauble, and then I might even squeeze a box in because I'm so fast, right? Here we go. So this is how easy the bauble is. You're going to get the bauble and you're going to cut yourself a piece of cardstock. Now you can get 6 baubles, sorry, you can get 4 baubles because you just need a piece of card 6 by 6, all right? Look how fabulous that's going to be. 4 of these out of 1 sheet of the cardstock. So we're going into your base cardstock. They'll all fit in the Gemini Junior these. So if you want to do some really easy, quick cutting, Gemini Junior, 10 seconds to knock each one out. Absolutely brilliant, right? So this comes out here. And then let me show you now, if you don't want to glue this together, you don't even need to glue it. It works just as a folded box. However, if you do want to glue it, these are the gluing flaps here. So all I'm doing is folding in all of these lovely edges here. And then you see, because we've used that lovely cardstock, Derek, it's given me that lovely professional crease on each one of these. No cracking at all. So a little bit of tape on these top 2. But then watch what happens, you see. This folds into here and they actually clip in place. And then I'm just going to glue that down. So you're going to see the same here, that's going to fold in. and these two just clip into place like this. But then if you want to glue it, you absolutely can. Then if we want to put a little bit of ribbon in, we can get a little bit of ribbon. Here's me a little bit of ribbon, and I'm gonna run the glue gun gauntlet again. A little bit of glue in there just to hold it in place. This just folds up and just lies, you see, on the inside like that. So no burning fingers here today. That's just going to go right into the corner. There's our corner.
Oh, right. It's happened.
Go on.
Broadway.
Broadway. Uh-oh.
Broadway gone. So just in the big bundle now is Broadway. So the only way to get the Broadway bag is in that big bundle there. There's Broadway. There
Broadway.
she is.
It's because I did the purse with it. Still because I did the clutch bag. Which one's going to be next to go, Derek?
Buckingham will be the next one to go because it's not far behind at all.
Is this one? It's the one that we just did with the, can you see, with all the paper piecing. That's your Buckingham. Wow, look at that. I've done my faceted gift box, by the way. And then if you want to use all of these extra pieces here, all you do is cut them out. And then can you see, I've got some cut out here. I'm just going to show you. Cut them out, make them sticky, and they're just going to stick onto your box. Just to fancify up your box like this, right? If you want to get really fancy. If I show you mine that I've done, there's the one where I've stuck them all the way around. And these, you see, Derek, just open up. So you can pop your Ferrero Rocher, your little Lindt chocolate, your homemade chocolate into there, fold them over, and they're going to hang on the tree. Or do what I said, tie them onto your, as you do your gift wrap, tie them round on your gift wrap and do like a nice little gift wrap on the top.
And I tell you what, Sara, as well, a lot of people are doing a second tree this year because they're saying, you know what?
That's us.
Actually, I'm going to do a second tree and I'm going to do all the baubles on that second tree. I wanted something different. Here is your something different. Here is another reason to have this bundle at £72 or $88. They are just absolutely awesome. Let's do a celebration as well. It's Sean Peacock on Facebook. She says, yay, I'm a platinum member now.
Yes,
Get in.
love it.
Congratulations, Sean. Well done, you. We have got so many people as well throughout this birthday celebration. And we keep saying birthday week, but it's 2, which we love. You know, why we shouldn't have double the celebrations, definitely. Lots and lots of people have gone up the Club Inspire ladder during the birthday. Now, you're going to try and sneak in another box, aren't you, before we get out?
Well, I've already started, Derek. I've started doing my cutting out, okay? So I'm just cutting 2 of these out, and I'm using that lovely pearl card that we've got on the show, that we've managed to get back in stock, pinched it from somebody else for you. Don't ask, right? So I've just cut 2 exactly the same. Sara's top tip, right, is go and cut these edges off. So it doesn't tell you to do this in the instruction booklet. It tells you to stick the 2 gluing flaps to each other. However, I find this is a little bit quicker and easier to do, okay? So there we go. You're going to cut all of those off. And then all we're going to do is you're going to fold in all of these edges. Now notice, even though I was rushing, I still didn't cut both layers at once. Please don't ever do that. When you've got score lines in a die, you shouldn't cut 2 layers at once, even though you know your Gemini is capable of it, because what it will do is it will overscore the top set of lines, potentially even cut through them, and your underneath set of lines won't be scored enough, okay? So there we go, all the way around the outside then. Now I'm going to leave one of these, I'm going to leave this one clear to stick it together, right? Now, this is the tip that I give you. You want to do this. That's what you want to do. You want to stick that to that. Don't stick that to that, right? As long as you remember to do that, the rest of your box will fall into place. So then all you're going to do is you're going to go all the way around, Derek, and you're going to fold this one in, stick this part in. Then you're going to fold the next one down and stick this part in.
It's like magic.
And then you're going to keep going all the way around. It is. Oh, that's me flap, right? So I'll go around from this side now. Into there, stick that piece down. Into here, stick that piece down. How incredibly easy is this, Derek? But it's going to make you look awesome. Yeah. Because it looks difficult, but it's actually really easy. All right, there we go. So there's my last one onto there. And then this last bit that I've kept open is this one here, so that they just fold in. So there's your little opening. Can you see? There's your little opening to put your bit. So I've shown you how to open it from the side, or that demo I taught you earlier, was how you do the opening flap on the top. So it's up to you which way you want to go for it, okay? So that's the two different ways you can do the faceted gift box. Do you want me to run through everything I've made on the show, Derek?
Yes.
This has been a good show, okay?
Yeah, oh, completely.
So we did the faceted gift box two different ways. And by the way, I haven't had a chance to finish decorating it, but if I did, that is what I was going to do with all the decoration on it, right? With the lovely lilacs on there.
Gorgeous.
So we did that. We did the two different faceted gift boxes. We've done the two different baubles. So we did that one and we also did the plain spotty one on here as well. So there's 4 demos. We did the purse, 5. We did the gorgeous Arizona bag as well, 6 demos. And then we got 2 of the Buckingham bags done. I tell you what, 8 demos, Derek. I have been going for it on this show.
I'll tell you what, that has matched our previous best, hasn't it? That's matched our previous best. That's amazing. Listen, thank you so much because, I mean, this has been an incredible show. The offering that we've got here for you is something that's brand new. You are here on day 1 of the launch. And stock-wise, where do we leave this show, Laura, in terms of our main bundle? Because I know masses of them have sold out and gone. Where are we? Right, 80% of the main bundle has sold out and gone. Now, can I just tell you something interesting that you might not know? Not everyone that shops with Crafters Companion on Crafters TV is watching the show right now. I know. Where are they?
What else could they possibly be doing? I mean, who needs to go to work to be able to pay for all this craft stuff you're buying?
Exactly. We have a lot of people who will catch up with the show later on in the day. So often when you think, okay, well, it's on 80%, I'm watching right now, it's fine. I'll go off and do what I need to do, and then I'll come back later and sort it all out. I can't find the card right now or whatever it might be. By the time you come back, we won't be here live to tell you it's gone. It's sold out. So the thing to do right now is, if you are making your decision, is to action it right now, because there will be people who will be watching later when they come home from work, or when they've come back from the school run, or whatever it might be. There'll be people catching up with this show later. So often we have a huge amount of sales when we're all fast asleep in bed, and the sales are ticking through. So when I leave you with the show at 80% sold out and gone, that's the only way I can safely see you home, is when you're actually here live with us. There'll be lots of people who watch the show after the show, so do check out as quickly as you possibly can. I want to thank every single person. And actually, Anne, do you know what? A lovely note Anne's just sent through at the end of the show, saying a big thank you to the warehouse team, who must be working their fingers to the bones with all the orders right now. Actually, they are our unsung heroes, aren't they, Sara?
They are literally working like Billy, and they're really brilliant, because obviously they're having to spread out. We're having to have social distancing in the warehouse. We've got them coming in early, staying back late, working in their little bubbles. They are working their socks off, as are all of our teams, our customer services teams, taking all of your phone calls and sorting your order queries. The teams in place who get everything ready for the shows. I can tell you now, my staff have never worked as hard as what we have done in the last week to bring you everything for birthday. It's been the biggest week in the history of our company, and we're still going all the way through till Sunday. We've still got big launches. I've got a huge cart load tomorrow night for you. That is the cart load to end all cart loads. Let me tell you, we're just building up to a big crescendo towards the end of the week.
And Sara, you are going to be back 3 o'clock Eastern time, aren't you?
I am 3 o'clock Eastern time, noon if you're on the West Coast, for a 4-hour special. 4 hours. That's how long it's going to take me to show you everything that is coming up on HSN next Monday. We are the Today Special. I'm going to do the Today Special reveal for you. We're going to have a global machine launch preview tonight. You've got to be there, trust me. We are giving away more product than we've ever given away. We're going to be giving away some of these brand new machines I'm going to tell you about. We're going to be giving away some of the Today's Specials. We're going to be giving away everything I use in the show. Craig's here to do some demos with me. Joe's going to be there keeping me right, keeping through all of your comments. I'm going to tell you now that it's going to be hands down the biggest HSN preview we have ever done in 15 years.
Does anyone else wonder how she keeps all of that in her head? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's like a million things going on at Crafters Companion. How on earth do you keep that all in your head? Anyway, listen, you'll be back with Sara later, I know. Now listen, you know we've got you for basically the whole day today, one way or another. So in less than an hour's time, Joe will be standing here, Craig will be standing over there. It is Creative Cravings, but we've got another new launch as well. Yes, we have the brand new Crafters Inspiration magazine is out there. Craig is there as the centerfold guy, and there's lots and lots of inspiration as well. Thank you for your company. See you back here with Joe and Craig in less than an hour. Take care.